Yep.
Oh,
Okay. Hello, my name's Jory Wallace.
My
I'm
name's
Heather
Rachel.
Walters. Oh,
Sorry.
um, I'm Heather Walters.
And I'm Rachel Vanderlinden.
Awesome. All right, for our service learning project, we did Habitat for Humanity. This is team number 7. And first, we're going to start with the history. This is founded by Millard and Linda Fuller. They developed the concept of partnership housing. And the concept centered on those in need of adequate shelter, working side by side with volunteers to build decent, affordable houses. And these houses were built with no profit. And this was only possible because volunteers spend their time help building these houses for the families that need it. And new homeowners' house payments would have no interest rates, which was really great. And that is what gives everybody a great opportunity to have their own house and have a place that they can call home through the volunteers and Habitat Humanity. So next we have our mission and objectives.
So the mission is seeking to put God's love into action. Habitat for Humanity brings people together to build homes, communities, and hopes. Their objective is having a world where everyone has a decent place to live. So they provide affordable housing.
And our core values, or their core values, are 1, demonstrate the love of Jesus Christ, focus on shelter, 3, advocate for affordable housing, and 4, promote dignity and hope. And then they support 5, they support sustainable and transformative development.
So they have several places you can volunteer: Rock the Block, construction, and you can also volunteer at their restore. For Rock the Block, I chose that one. I also chose construction as well, but there's many places you can volunteer. But for my experience at Rock the Block, they specifically assess residents with their needed repairs, maintenance, weatherization, safety, accessibility, and to beautify their homes. So I helped paint the front of a house and helped rebuild a deck. I learned how to use drills and table saws. I worked in the Modaman area, and we all worked together to help beautify this house and make it more accessible for the residents that live there, and it will be safe as well. The construction part, they build and rehabilitate homes in their partnerships with 4 hardworking low-income families. So they build new homes, and they also buy other homes and fix them to livable standards. So I worked on a home that was an original Habitat home, and the people that moved out, Habitat bought that, and then they remodeled it and they're repairing it. So that's what I helped with. I helped clean up the inside of that house and get it ready for the owners. And also, when the new owners purchase this house, they can pay, they don't have to pay any interest, so it makes it more affordable for them. So that was my part in construction.
Yeah, so Jory and I were able to meet for one day for construction because our times worked out really well with each other, but it was a really cool experience. I had never done any volunteering, or either of us had done any volunteering for Habitat for Humanity, so we thought it was pretty cool how in the beginning, in the morning, we all got in a group and they kind of talked about a little bit of the history of Habitat for Humanity and kind of talked about like what they were planning on getting accomplished that day. And so the day that we were there, you can see in the picture, we were all working on the siding for this house. And like we also were doing the caulking once the siding was put up. And it was really cool because like I had never, or either of us had ever done any siding or used any power tools or anything. So Jory ended up using a table saw, which was really cool. And I ended up being a little scared to use that, but and then later on, we also did the caulking on the house, which was really interesting and harder than it looks, surprisingly. But we got it done and ended up being really cool. And at the end of the day, he actually said that like we had ended up getting more done than he had planned on. So that was pretty neat. And it was just a great experience working with a bunch of other people. There were some other people from, seemed like a majority of them were Wells Fargo volunteers. So that was pretty interesting to work with them and kind of hear from them a little bit about their background as well. And just getting to know other people and working with other people that we don't normally work with. So, and then the next slide, we'll talk a little bit about the Restore. Hey, Jory. We can't hear you. Or I can't.
I can't hear you.
Jory. Uh-uh. I can talk a little bit about the Restore though. Okay. No. Are we starting over then? Okay. Should we just end it? Start a new one?
Yep.
Okay.